Alright, motherfuckers, back again for another fucking episode of This Guy's a Fucking Asshole. Can't get the fuck over. Anyways, that was fun, right? Okay, it was. Alright, windows up, sorry. Oh, fucking close up here. I don't know about this shit. A little mood music for us today in our topic of discussion with my fucking self. At this for two. Talk about that magic weed that fucking is just on everyone's mind for some reason. It's legal here, legal there, legal not here, legal fucking everywhere but here. I'm a Washington transplant. Lived in Washington for several years, and I'm originally from Kentucky. Decided to move back, me and my wife, a few years back. You know, just because, I don't know, I like the Midwest. I don't care that I gotta stay up late to watch a basketball game. I don't know. I want to be a little closer to my family. We're just a couple hours away in Owensboro, which is on the other side of the state. But yeah, anyways. So, came from a place in Washington that was very easy on those who partook in the indigestion. Did I say indigestion? I mean ingestion, whatever. Of the green sticky. Well, here not so much. It's more of a conservative state. As meaning they vote for Republicans more or less more often. They put Matt Levin in office over here. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not a Republican, as I say, because I'm calling them they. Not a Democrat either. I don't want to put myself in a little box. No, thank you. But the marijuana is not of a legal entity here, I guess. I mean, it's illegal. You can't have it, you can't own it, you can't grow it, you can't do anything with it. I don't know what the person keeps flicking their brakes. Like, I don't know, it's very, I mean, just put on your brakes if you're going to slow down. Don't flick them like an idiot. So I'm not sure if it's a fucking caution or a brake. Now they're braking. Fucking brake lights suck. Very, very difficult to find the marijuana in this area. I got a kid. It's around. I mean, it's available. It's out there. I got a 16-year-old. I know about this crap. But I just don't. I fail to understand why we feel as Americans the need to regulate and monopolize really everything. Absolutely everything. It's got to be monopolized. It's got to be regulated. It's like we're not. Fuck, once you're past a certain age, what the fuck does anyone out there care what I do with my fucking body. That kid fucking cut his dick off. How's that not illegal? That's fucking illegal, right? That kid cut his dick off. That fucking Reddit is a fucking big thing where a kid actually filmed and documented and photographed and vlogged about his becoming a. I don't know if he's going to be a female. He's in the the gender, non-gender binary type thing. I think I'm not positive on that. So don't get mad about me not knowing what his pronoun is, because I don't. But the marijuana is illegal. There's fucking grass right there, dude. You could grow it right there, and fucking it will fucking just raise up like the fucking Jesus flying to the heavens. I rolled my eyes there. Obviously not religious either. Sorry. Weed is illegal in Kentucky. Semi-legal, I think, in Ohio. I'm not fringy. I'm very fringy because that's supposedly a redder state than Kentucky. But then if you fly out to Seattle, it's all over the place. I mean, you cannot kick a dead cat without finding a fucking hothouse, weed house, grow house, something to do with marijuana. I mean, this is going to be the next big thing, I think. I mean, if people my age should be really thinking about investing in this shit, because this is that's where the market's at. I mean, if it were to become legal if you were to lucky enough to be one of those states that it's legal in, yeah, it's going to be a cash crop, and it's easy fuck. I mean, it's supposedly easy to grow. Don't know about that one, but it'll grow anywhere, man. It will grow anywhere. Grow in anything. And it's useful beyond people smoking it or ingesting it to get a buzz. That's not what it's about. That's the thing. That is not what it's about. It's a cash cow. I mean, if you want to get into something that's gonna fucking explode. Yeah, ahead, just there. Shit. I should probably say. Yeah. And the true water chip. It's legal. Washington, D.C.-ish, kind of, sort of, I don't know. I mean, I'm not I don't study this shit or anything, but it's fucking legal in, where else? It's legal in, is it legal in Illinois? Maybe legal in Illinois, semi-legal. But there's obviously Oregon and Washington, California sort of, kind of, I think they passed. I'm not sure. Arizona's got some shit. And like Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Fucking kidding. It's legal. Canada just passed the whole fucking thing about it. I think it holds more uses than a lot. I mean, look at what was it? Kasich? Is he on the board of something now? It was one of those guys. No, Mitt Romney. I think it was Romney. No, the dude that was the Speaker of the House. I can't think of his name. God, I can't think of his name. Anyways, he was a huge negative effect for, on the negative side for marijuana being legalized all of a sudden he comes out, he's all for it. He wants to put it everywhere. He wants to. Of course, he's now on the board of a huge corporation that is dominating or will dominate the market. Once you get somebody like that behind you, you're gonna take off probably. Yeah, fucking these Republicans. A lot of Democrats are for it, I guess. A lot of Republicans against it. Conservatives against it. Yeah, maybe not just Republicans, but I think it's an important thing to look at as far as, can we actually use this for something beneficial to society? And I think we can, personally. I think we can. I obviously sampled some herb in Washington. So I mean, it's out there. It's going to be a crop to. It's going to be a market to look at very fondly. I mean, if you have money to invest, you're lucky enough to be in that market. It's only going to rise. It's only going to go higher. It's only going to get higher. I think it's the next tech market, possibly. Or fucking internet. Everybody put their money in that. We haven't really figured out what to do with this shit yet. We haven't figured out. We're gonna invest all this money in fucking the internet. That shit's gonna fucking go through the roof. You think, yeah. We didn't know what to fucking do with it. We didn't know how to monopolize it. God damn it. We're figuring it out. It's fucking, and then it just crashes. It just fucking bottom falls out on it. And they're like, what? Why? What the hell? What? We didn't know how to make money off of it. Fuck. Give us a few years. We figure it out. We will fucking figure it out. The fucking tech market, the fucking phone makes shit smaller, fucking brighter, crisper. I mean, I think it's, I was reading something about the popularity, like your user profile here. It's all about the likes. It's all about what your celebrity is around. Fuck it. I mean, that's, if you have 8,100,000 Instagram followers, people that follow you on Instagram, supposedly that makes you a celebrity. I guess it makes you. I guess there's fucking. I mean, I have an Instagram account, of course, and I fucking, yeah, sure, understand where there's money to be made, but for someone to just take pictures of themselves and put it on the internet, and now they're somehow they become. I don't know if they become rich. Do they really get money from that? I'm not sure. I think they just get shit, right? They fucking people buy them a house or something. I guess you can make money, but somehow that's a qualifying factor to become to be a status. Your status. What's your status? What's your status, Gladys? What's your status? My status. That big status. I think that's fucking like 10 years ago. Right?
Let's put a fucking sewer building here, there, boys.
There is fucking a lot of money to be made out there. No, I'm never gonna get my hands on it. I'll be on this commute probably for the next 2 years at least, give or take. I can't complain about shit. Fucking drive an hour each way. They're providing me a steady paycheck and some good insurance. Fuck, hey, got some money in the bank, little savings. Hey, I'm doing all right. There's some people out there that ain't. Is that not the goal anymore? I thought it was. I always thought it was to make to pick that other person up when you're able to. I mean, that's. I mean, I'm not Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but I'm not Christian or I'm not one of those. I always thought, at least in my head, that someone's in need. Minority is in need. People should do the right thing and reach out and help them. The many pay for the few. That's the way I always thought of it. But those top few that hoard what they have feel like they don't want to. Yeah, we're paying for too many of these motherfuckers, right? Yeah. You have a fucking $1 billion in the fucking old coffers. You still don't want to fucking pay your taxes on it. I mean, hey, if there's a loophole, we'll find it. We will find that loophole. Put someone on the case to find that loophole. We got to figure out how to funnel this money so we can keep as fucking much of it as we can and pay 10 people fucking lion's share. Hey, no, and don't get me wrong, those 10 people, they earn a lot. They do their fucking, they work fucking 17-hour days, man. Fucking Elon Musk had, someone come out and bitch at him about, him having all this wealth and not able to, not helping people out. And I'm sure he does more than just employ the people. I'm sure he donates plenty to charity and all that shit. But when it comes to the corporate entity that is, whatever the fucking name is, corporation, I would dare say they are largely subsidized by the United States government. And not in an illegal way. I think large corporations put people on, the payroll to find these loopholes, lawyers and whatnot. I'm sure it's fucking lawyers. Smart as fuck. Speaking of lawyers, that fucking staircase or whatever the fuck it was on Netflix that everyone, well, I guess not everyone, that was on, that I listened to your Mom's House podcast a lot. But I watched that. I thought the lawyer, the best part of that whole show, sorry I get off subject here, but is when they're in the courtroom and the lawyers are questioning the witnesses and they're being cross-examined and all that shit. I think that was the best part. And I think lawyers are smart as shit and they work them hours, man. They work them hours. But on to our rant about corporations and the United States. That's the break. That's the break. I just don't think. I'm sure that Elon Musk Corporation, I don't know if there's on there, is it Elon Musk? If he actually has lawyers on his staff that do this, but I mean, Amazon obviously, offshores a lot of their accounts. They're a worldwide corporation. Worldwide. Worldwide Entertainment presents Boats and Hoes. Gotta have me some boats and hoes. But, I mean, it's how to make as much of the paper stay in their coffers as possible in regards to offshore accounts, or in certain states even all kinds of shit like that. I mean, they get subsidy. I mean, they get tax sub. That's a tax subsidy. If they are able to find a loophole for them to be able to somehow keep another 1.5% or whatever. I don't fucking know. I mean, honestly, I'm fucking just spewing bullshit. But goddamn, why the fuck are corporations now all of a sudden fucking people? They maintain the rights of people all of a sudden in the United States of America. It's fucking questionable here. Really? You have the same rights as a person? It's a corporation that can last for fucking ever. It has the same rights as a fucking human. I don't fucking get it, but yeah. Happy birthday to that's what our esteemed leaders feel is necessary. We did vote them out of office. The one election. A lot of people actually went out and voted. What are you gonna do? It's like shit in one hand or shit in the other. Tough call. Tough call. Should I take a shit in this hand? That's a runny fucking shit. It ain't gonna fucking all stay in the hand. That's gonna be a nasty shit. That's fucking pretty fucking gross. In this hand. Or should I take a pretty firm, like I'm not sure on the fucking scale or whatever, pretty fucking firm turd. Like a turd, like a fully formed. It's been in there a while. It's just stored up some steam. It's a steamer. It's a Cleveland steamer. I'm telling you, this fucking. So you got a runny diarrhea shit in one hand, and you got a nice steamy turd in the other. Now you gotta take a bite of one of these. You gotta take a nice big bite. I mean, that's fucking Hillary Clinton and fucking Donald Trump. You gotta take a bite. The DNC made it obvious that we weren't going to be able to take a bite of Bernie, which is another fucking area of quackiness. I mean, that's not a shit. Maybe that could be urine, I guess. Maybe a little pee-pee. I don't know. That's what we were tasked with as Americans. This is what we were tasked with. This is you, me. I get to go out there and decide which shit we get to take a bite of. Oh, fucking me. Thank you. Oh, I don't really decide. Oh, well, I mean, I feel like I did though. That fucking herd mentality comes back. It's fucking. Gonna take a bite. We did. Hey. Can't complain so far, though, right? Fucking bite. stems from, there's obviously some use out of it. We can there's studies that show that it's helped people with ailments and maladies, even cancer. People, it makes it more comfortable, probably. I don't know. I've never had cancer, so. I've had marijuana, I've never had cancer, so what it really does. It's just kind of sad that something like, this, that someone just took they thought, we got rid of alcohol, we can get rid of this shit. Let's fucking, put it on there, it's fucking, sneak it in a fucking bill. That's another fucking thing. God damn. Sneak it in a fucking bill. Let's put a fucking sewer bill together, boys. Let's put a sewer bill together and tack in on the teacher retirement fund there, would you? Yeah. Put it on page 832. Yeah, 832. Yeah, that'll be fine. They won't get past 500. No one reads fucking 832 pages. Nobody. Just fucking dude from fucking Microsoft. That motherfucker reads all the time. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking time but to read. Fucking read everything. That motherfucker reads shit. Motherfucker be fucking giving whole graduating classes a fucking book. Read this shit. It's fucking good. That motherfucker ain't no. That dude reads. Bill Gates says it's fucking about. That's how they fucking got rid of it in the first place. They just snuck it in some shit. I don't know, but I'm sure it was there's a fucking concerned mom somewhere. My fucking son has been smoking marijuana, and by golly, he was acting awful strange. I didn't know what to think. And she's fucking married to the senator or some bullshit. Well, honey, tell you what, we're gonna get that fucking marijuana out of here. God. Sorry for the curse words, mother. I'm thinking it's like the 50s. So they got rid of it. They said, all right, now all this marijuana that you boys have been smoking, we've never really done any studies on it, but we're gonna get rid of it. It's fucking, I can see fucking, I think it's Nixon right now. Oh my God, I love fucking this marijuana. It's that shit. I always like the Nixon from the Watchmen. That's Nixon I always see in my head when I think of Nixon. I don't even fucking think of the real Nixon. I don't even remember what he really looks like. I know he's not a very attractive man. He had a fucking mean receding hairline. But I don't know what the fuck he looked like. I always think of the guy from the Watchmen. I'm like, hey, that's Nixon. He's the one that enacted the prohibition, as I like to call it. You get wise enough people that study it enough and show the usefulness of the plant itself. Maybe we can figure out a way to use it. I think it's just asinine that it is already illegal. It's like nonsensical to me, at least. God damn. It's banned fucking tomatoes. How about that? Get that motherfucker off my burger. Get that motherfucker off my burger. I don't want no goddamn fucking piece of red pity fucking no fucking tomato. Unless that motherfucker just came out of your garden, don't put that fucking tomato on my goddamn burger. No. Man, that motherfucker. Asparagus. Get rid of asparagus. Who wants to smell their pee after asparagus? Nobody. Nobody wants wants to smell some asparagus pea? Asparagus does taste pretty good though, but god dang, it is woo! Asparagus makes your pee stink. At least my pee stink. They said it's only like they. Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? Why? Yeah. Why do I always say that? Who the fuck? I don't know. They say only a certain percentage of people actually have stinky pee. I am one of those percentage of people. That felt very Chedbergish.